If you are looking to become an Instagram influencer, then you have definitely come to the right place. In this video, I'm going to be talking about kind of tips and tricks of how to start becoming an Instagram influencer. Obviously, it is not an overnight thing and it doesn't just happen. And so you have to work for it and put in the effort that you want to kind of get back. And so the more effort you put in, the more that you are going to gain from what you are doing. So keep that in mind and really think about what you want in the end, because this is definitely going to benefit you, but you have to work towards it. So one of the biggest tips I have is don't let Instagram be your end goal. It is a great place to market yourself and kind of get yourself out there working with different companies and brands, and that is really what you kind of want to stride towards. You don't want Instagram to be your end goal, because there are so many other opportunities that are going to come your way if you are taking this super seriously. So keep that in mind and just look for different opportunities and be super open to anything that comes your way, because in the end, Instagram isn't going to be here forever and it might change to a different platform like TikTok or a whole different platform that doesn't even exist yet. So keep that in mind and take your next steps forward with an open mind, because that is definitely going to help you in this whole process. Instagram is definitely a great tool to grow on, and a lot of people don't know this, but it is actually kind of a side tool to help you grow your personal brand and also other accounts you may have. And so it is such a good place to market yourself if you are trying to get bigger on a channel or another platform or even a blog. Instagram is a great way to market yourself. So keep that in mind. This kind of goes hand in hand in the first tip I just gave you. And so work on marketing yourself on Instagram, because that is going to definitely help you grow on all of your different platforms as well. People are able to go on all of these fun trips that you see on Instagram because they're marketing themselves on Instagram. Instagram isn't paying them to go on these trips. It is people that reach out to them on Instagram, like brands, companies, things like that, and wanting them to work with their company. And that is how all of these people kind of make their self known, because they're marketing themselves so well on Instagram. That is definitely something to take into account. So as soon as you start, I definitely recommend creating an email list, and there are so many different benefits to this, especially if you are trying to grow your brand and become an influencer on Instagram and try and work with different companies. Building an email list is definitely one of the first steps you want to do. It is so easy to create an email list with the emails you already own, like your friends and family. It definitely is a big step, because it is already the start of your email list and it is so easy to create one. It is going to be so helpful in the end when you kind of need to continue marketing yourself and get yourself out there, and you can easily just email everyone on your list. So I am sure you have heard that when you are starting out on a whole new social media platform, or if you are trying to grow your profile, then I am sure you have heard pick a niche and pick a very specific niche. But I actually think that this does not apply to everyone, and there are different ways you can kind of go about this. Personally, for me, I don't like making videos of just one thing. I like making a variety of different TikToks, for example, whether it is a day in my life, get ready with me, a haul. It is all kind of under the same topic, I feel like, but it is nowhere close to the same niche or a specific niche. I think you really just need to focus on creating content that you are super passionate about and love creating, no matter what niche it is or no matter what genre it might fall under. Just create the content that you really love creating and enjoy creating, because in the end, that is what is going to do the best, not necessarily force videos or pictures that you have to create because it has to fall under your niche. I also think it is super interesting when an account focuses on a bunch of different things, whether it is lifestyle, travel, sports, anything of the sort. I think it's super interesting when an account kind of covers a lot of topics, but still being true to who they are and kind of bringing it all together with like a vlog or summary of the week or something like that to tie in their life. And so don't feel obligated to pick a niche, because you definitely don't have to, and that is really controversial. But honestly, do whatever you want because it is your account, and don't feel pressured to just kind of pick one specific niche. Even though you may like it, there might be other content that you enjoy making as well. And so by not tying yourself down, you can explore all of those other topics as well. So another big tip is do not post to Instagram every single day. A lot of people think that when you are an influencer or a celebrity, you have to post every day to get as much engagement as you can, but that is actually not how it works at all. You will get more engagement if you are posting every other day or like every 3 days. This is because it'll give your post more time on people's feed, and it won't get lost by more posts that you are posting, because the more you post, the more that your picture will get lost in the feed, because it will keep getting pushed down and it won't have that time to kind of gain more comments, get more shares, get more likes, and overall more engagement, because it just keeps getting pushed down and down and down, and people will not see it as much as they could be. So that is super important. Another thing when you are posting is definitely take advantage of reposting to your story so that you can kind of let everyone know that you have a post, because on Instagram, sometimes even if you post right away and then someone goes on 2 seconds after you post, it might not show up on their feed. That's just how the Instagram feed works. So if you are posting to your story, it kind of reinforces that they will definitely see it, because if you are posting to your story, it gets moved up and people are more likely to press on the stories that are kind of in the front. So that is something to take advantage of as well. So that was my video on covering the basics of how to become an Instagram influencer. So I hope this helped you a lot.